Hello everyone, it's Glenda and welcome back to my channel, Creative Grandma. I hope everyone is having a happy crochet or knitting day. Well, this video I want to show you the second order of the Hooks and Needle monthly subscription box that I received. I'm so excited to show you this. I came on earlier last month and I showed you the very first box. I got to use the crochet box. I worked up that adorable little bunny lovey, and now I'm going to show you the second box that I'm receiving. And if you watch this video to the end, I have a surprise at the end of the video that you're not going to want to miss. So make sure you watch the entire video so you don't miss that surprise, because you really have to pay attention to the details. So first I'm going to start, and I just want to talk a little bit about the Hooks and Needle monthly subscription program. They actually have three different boxes. They have a crochet box, they have a knitting box, and they also have an amigurumi box. Now I have the crochet box and I have the knitting box to show you. And I'll put a link directly to Hooks and Needles in the description box, and you can save 20% off your very first box by using the code CreativeGrandma20 at checkout. That way you can check out what they have to offer, having that wonderful 20% discount. Now last month I showed you my very first box. I was so excited and I got that beautiful pattern for that bunny lovey. This is my second box that I received. So when you open up your box, you're going to get your monthly magazine and beautiful yarns and items inside. So first I want to talk about the magazine. Now, me personally, if I get a monthly subscription box, I want a magazine. I want the patterns written down. I don't want to have to hit a code and go online. I want to have the book with the patterns. And that's very important because some people may not have the internet. They might not have access to get the patterns. It's a very well written instruction book. They have photos, they have the written instructions, and I'll show you a little bit inside this magazine. And also you can save all these magazines, because if there's a pattern you like, you can always make it with the yarn in your box, and you can also order more yarn from their website, but you can use that pattern over and over and just use yarns in your local area if you wish. Now, the first thing I see when I open this magazine, tell you about how to undo stitches and fix mistakes without frustration. So it's like a little mini course in the front of the book. So that is really nice. It's also teaching you some techniques. And then when you open the magazine, it's going to introduce you to this month's yarn, and it's going to show you the 3 projects. That's the other thing. You don't get just one pattern, you're getting 3. So the chances that you're going to like the patterns, if you don't like one, you might like another one. So I always like it. There is a variety of patterns that you can choose from. So here is the yarn. It shows you the yarn, and then it's going to show you the 3 different projects. So the first project is called the Hanging Organizer. It is a beginner skill level. So here's a photo, and if you're a beginner, it's teaching you techniques of how to crochet those pockets on and things like that. So you may enjoy that. And then also you can see that they have illustrated photos, details step by step on how to make that organizer. And I think that is so important, especially for crocheters that are new. Sometimes they may not understand, but if they look at that picture, then it helps them understand what to do. Now the next pattern is the puff stitch pot holder. I wish they wouldn't have the tea kettle on it so you could see it better. You can see the outside edges, but an intermediate skill level is just one skill level higher than beginner. So if you're a beginner and you just want to try that little bit more advanced pattern, you may enjoy this pattern. So there is the pot holder. The last pattern in the book is the colorful purse. Now this is an advanced crochet pattern. So they have beginner, intermediate, and advanced. You can choose whichever one you want to make. And this is called the colorful purse. And what I like about this is going to teach you techniques on how to make those hexagons, how to put those hexagons together to make the purse, and then how to add that strap. Now, it does say in my book, please note that the yarn color shown in the instructional photo may vary from color included in your box. And then in the back of the book, a special little treat is a hot chocolate recipe. So nice that they add that recipe in the book, especially with cold and chillier weather coming. So now let's take a look at all the goodies inside the crochet box. So first I'm seeing 3 skeins of yarn, and these are beautiful yarns imported from Italy or Portugal. So it's a little higher end yarn. It says hooks and needles. It's 95 yards, 50 grams. It's called the Merino Essence, 100% unshrinkable, extra fine merino wool. Very, very soft. This color is extraordinary. The yarn is made in Italy. So I'm not seeing a color number or a color name, but there's 2 balls of this same beautiful purple. And then this is more on the line of a mauve color. So it's the same information, 95 yards, 50 yard gram. And then inside the box, you're going to get the strap if you want to make that purse. You're going to get the little tassel to hang on the side of the purse. And then here's a little wooden box. It has a skein of yarn. And I believe, let's take a peek inside. It's stitch markers, little gold stitch markers. How nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a project out of the crochet box, and before the video is over, I'll be back and I'll show you what I made with that crochet box. But now I want to move on to the knitting box. Now, I don't know how to knit, but I do like to show both crochet and knitting boxes because some people may rather knit than crochet, and some people rather crochet than knit. So it's just a really enjoyable box if you're someone who loves to get a monthly surprise. You just want to treat yourself and get yourself something special, or you want to treat a friend to a subscription. It's wonderful. You're getting custom yarns from Italy and Portugal. You're getting 3 different patterns at 3 different skill levels. Just a box of excitement. Now, I do have to say monthly subscription boxes may not be for everyone, and that's okay. Monthly subscription boxes are for people who want all the yarn, all the instructions, everything they need to try a new project every month, a surprise, a new technique, something interesting to get them out of their comfort zone. And I always talk about trying to get out of your comfort zone, maybe trying new yarns, maybe trying new techniques. And that's what a monthly subscription box is all about. This monthly subscription box, it may be a little more expensive than other boxes, but you have to look at what you're getting. Full color brochure with instructions, with step-by-step photos, 3 different patterns from beginner, intermediate, advanced. You're getting all the accessories you need for that project. It's just a wonderful box with beautiful yarns from Italy and Portugal, yarns you may not otherwise use. I just think it's a wonderful box, and that's why I love to promote the hooks and needles boxes. So let's move on to the knitting box. So here is the knitting box. The first thing you're going to see is your knitting brochure. So let me show you what was in my box number 2. It's going to give you tips for vibrant creations. So it's like a little tiny course with wonderful information talking about colors and using them in your designs. So again, when you open up the book, it's going to talk about the yarn and it's going to show you the 3 projects in this book. So let's start with the first project. And the first project is called the Sunset Scarf. It's a beginner level. Now remember, this is the knit box. So that is the beginner pattern. The second pattern is the Baby Comfort Blanket. Now this is an intermediate skill level. Now I have to look at the size of this because it looks pretty small. It's 28 inches by 20 inches. So a little small, great for a car seat blanket. So this is the intermediate skill level pattern. And then the third pattern is the Knitter's Cable Bag. Now this is an advanced skill level. Now, I do want to say you do have to read the instructions, because before you start your project, there is not enough yarn to do all 3 projects. You have to pick and choose. Now, some of them you may have to order more yarn from the store if you don't want to use the second color. So if there's not enough of the same color, you may have to finish with the 3rd ball of a different color. So just keep that in mind. This box, you can make maybe 1 or 2 of the projects. The larger projects, you may only be able to make 1 project, but you still have your choice of 3 different projects. And that goes for the knit box as well. So I just wanted to make that perfectly clear. So let's take a look at the yarn that's in the knit box. Again, very, very soft yarn. This is called the Hooks and Needles. This yarn is made in Portugal and is called the Sunset Hues. It's 50% organic cotton, 50% wool. It's 136 yards. It's 50 grams and it's 100% natural fibers, and it's classified as a number 3 lightweight yarn. And I'm seeing 2 balls of the same color. Get them up close so you can see them. And then there's 1 ball, and I would say this is like a gray and white. And then inside, there are some crafted by you, signed with love, little tags that you can put on your item that you make. And then the last thing in the box is that metal clip that you need for the purse. Hopefully you can see that okay. So that was everything in the knit box. So now I'm going to tell you about the surprise, and then I'm going to show you what I made with my crochet box. The surprise is that because I do not knit, I am going to give away 1 knitting box. This was the first knit box that I received from Hooks and Needles. And I do want to say that this video is sponsored by Hooks and Needles. They sent these boxes to me and they sponsor these videos. So because I don't knit, some lucky person is going to win this knit box. And that way they can try firsthand exactly what Hooks and Needles is all about. So let me show you what you're going to get in the giveaway. You're going to get the knitting book. And let me show you the 3 projects that are in this book. So these are the projects in the magazine that will be in the box that I'm giving away. You're going to get 3 beautiful skeins of yarn. And these are 136 yards, 50 grams, and it's merino charm yarn. And if you didn't see my first video of my first box, go back and watch that video and you can see all the information about everything in this box in that video. You're also going to get a pack of yarn needles. You're going to get a set of knitting needles. You're going to get a double pointed needle, and you're also going to get a pair of scissors. So again, I'm giving 1 lucky person a chance to win a knitting Hooks and Needle box. And I just showed you what was in that box. Now this giveaway is just my way of thanking you for coming back and watching my videos. And because you stopped by this video today and you wanted to learn about the Hooks and Needles, now my giveaway starts now. It will end on October 4th at midnight Eastern Standard Time, USA time. Now this is void where prohibited by law. It is open international. Anyone can enter to try to win this knitting box. Now, I'm going to say this giveaway is sponsored by Hooks and Needles. It was my choice to give the box away, but they give me these boxes for free, and I just want to give back to one of my viewers. To enter the giveaway, you must leave a comment in the comments section that includes the words Hooks and Needles. So that is the fun of this video, to see if you really pay attention to what I'm saying in the video. So again, to enter the giveaway, make sure you leave a comment in the comments section with the words Hooks and Needles in your comment. Now, I use the random comment picker to pick my winner. That is the fairest way I know to pick my winners. When the giveaway ends on October 4th, I ask for 1 to 3 days in order to film picking the winner and posting that video. So good luck everyone in the giveaway. Now, if you want your own Hooks and Needle box, you can save 20% off by using that code CreativeGrandma20 off your very first box. You'll receive your first box within 2 to 6 days. How exciting is that? They make it very easy that you can customize your account if you find that you didn't get your project done in time and your next box is on the way and you need a little more time. You can skip a month. You can cancel at any time. No explanation needed. So again, save 20% and give it a try. Now let me show you what I made out of my crochet box. So I'm back. I made my project and I chose the pot holder. Now they had the teapot on it, so I thought I'm going to make that so you can see what it looks like. Now the only thing about this pot holder is I would never use it to take anything out of the oven because it does have holes in it. I also added 2 extra rows to my pot holder. Here it is. Because I didn't want it to end with the purple. I wanted it to have a sequence of the same colors, of the light, the dark, light, dark, light, dark, light. So I ended it with the light and added 2 extra rows. So you can see the holes. Now, this is nice if you want to like put it on your table or on your counter and set a hot dish on it. It's perfect for that. But because of the holes, I would say never use this to take anything out of the oven because I do think you would burn yourself through those holes. But I just had a lot of fun making it. It was a cute, quick and easy project. Now, I want to show you how much yarn I had left over. I received 3 balls of yarn in my box. This is a full skein and I still have this much yarn left over after making that pot holder, plus adding 2 more rows onto it. So if you just want to make pot holders, maybe you can make a solid color back and attach it if you don't want to make the other projects. But the experience of working this pattern, I never really done this cluster stitch before, so that was something new for me. But that is the project, that is the pot holder in the box. So I want to thank everybody for stopping by today. I hope you're enjoying these reviews of the hooks and needle boxes that they're shipping to me so you can see what's coming out every month. And if you feel this is something for you, make sure you take advantage of that code, CreativeGrandma20, and save 20% off your very first box. So until next time, stay inspired and happy crocheting. Bye, everyone.